Got it? Hello? There you go. Can I pause it?
Now joined by the driver of the number 99 Chevrolet for Trackhouse Racing, and that is Daniel Saurez. Daniel, thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm told that you just finished up doing something pretty cool. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. As some of you guys know, my fiance Julia has her father that raced here in Indianapolis, and back in 1992, he had a big accident, and he destroyed his legs pretty much, and Julia and I we just met with Terry. That was the doctor that actually saved his legs. Not just his legs, but many other drivers that year and some other years as well. So it was very special. It was very special, especially for Julia, to get to meet him, because obviously she has had a lot of conversations with her dad about that day, because actually she was born the same day. She was born the day that her father had the accident, or 12 hours later. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Drew was the one that put all this together, my PR. So it was very cool. Actually, he was here as well. You can tell now how old he is. But yeah, it was definitely a very good moment for me. I already love meeting people, but a very special moment for Julia, and I was able to enjoy her excitement.
That's great. Thank you, Daniel. If you have a question for Daniel, raise your hand, we'll get your mic, and we'll start here with Bruce.
Hate to say it, but I was here that day too, so
Yeah.
I guess that makes me old. Hey, you've got a couple of races left before the cutoff. You're getting close to pointing your way in, but obviously you get a victory that's going to take the pressure off. You're a really good road course driver, so what do you think your prospects are winning here?
I think, honestly, our chances are as good as anyone out there. I feel very good about it. Last year, we were running up front in this race, in the top 5, most of the race. So I have good expectations for this race. I'm not really paying much attention to the points right now. I'm just trying to focus one race at a time. Obviously, once in a while, it's impossible not to look at the points, because everyone is talking about it. Everyone is posting about it. But no, I feel pretty good about it, and I believe that we're going to be pretty strong the next couple of weeks, especially here in Indianapolis and in Watkins Glen, and obviously Daytona is a free car for everyone. But no, I feel good about it. I think that a win here in Indianapolis, it would be like a dream. This place is like none other. Every time that you go to the tunnel and you see the museum in front of you, is quite special. I remember like it was yesterday, the very first time I crossed that tunnel, and I still get goosebumps, just like the very first time. So it will be very special to get a win here, and I think that we are fully capable of doing it. And like I said, I think that our chances for this weekend are as good as anyone, and I can't wait to start the weekend tomorrow.
And not to look ahead, because I know everybody in racing looks to the next race, but you have another opportunity at Watkins Glen. So if you could describe, how you expect the performance level could be at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Honestly, I'm not even thinking about Watkins Glen at this point. But can you imagine if we win both? That would be pretty amazing, no? And honestly, I think that we can do it. I think that would change our year around in a heartbeat, and I don't see it impossible at all. So we have to just stay present, do our thing, have fun, and I believe that we're going to be in contention I think we're gonna have a good time. Hopefully, we can be kissing some bricks on Sunday afternoon.
Wolfgang?
Daniel, I have a little technical question for you. When you race on Sunday, the Indy cars has already raced on Saturday tomorrow. You're running on Goodyears, they're running on Firestone. Do you expect maybe some, from the grip level point of view, some disharmony between Firestone and Goodyear tires?
Maybe a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna take long for the racetrack to make those transitions. I think that tomorrow is gonna be interesting because we only have 20 minutes of practice and qualifying. But for Sunday, maybe the first 10 minutes is gonna be different. But then we're gonna start applying the rubber of our tires. But the way I see those things is that it's gonna be the same for everyone. So I think that it's one of those things that you know about it, you know it's gonna change, but you try not to focus too much about it because you know that it's gonna be very temporary, the transition of it. But the good thing is that the racetrack is gonna be clean and most likely very racy.
Go to Kelly.
Kelly Crandall, Racer.com. Daniel, turn one here has obviously been calamity corner the last couple of years. NASCAR's backed the restart zone up between turns 13 and 14, so before you get to the front stretch. Do you think that will change anything, trying to spread you guys out a little bit more down the front stretch before you get to turn one?
Yeah, definitely. I think that, in my opinion, that's going to fix 70 to 80% of the problems. We can thank the driver console for that one. we push very hard for that. To do it here, to do it in Chicago, and hopefully in the future at Austin, COTA as well, COTA. I think it's very important. You guys want to watch a race. You guys want to watch a real race. Nobody wants to watch a crapshoot in corner one. That's not real racing. I was rewatching the race from last year, and at one point, we were like 6 wide in corner one. That's impossible. Like, I don't think you can go 6 wide on a bicycle race in there without contact. So it's not real, So it was about time to get rid of that because it was starting to become a little bit of a joke, in my opinion. So I'm happy that NASCAR was open to listen to these options, and they were open to a change, because sometimes you're always concerned about, okay, is NASCAR really want to change this, or they care about the show only? But no, NASCAR was very good about it, and yeah, this entertainment, but we don't want to look, bad either. So I thought it was a great decision, and I'm really looking forward to see how it works. I do believe that you're going to still have a couple guys maybe that they still try to do some crazy things, but it's more racing, more normal. I think that if we restart back there, I think that the field is going to be more spread out.
So you said if it fixes 70, 80 to 80%, what are the other issues how do you fix what's left then of completely avoiding the carnage that we've seen down there?
Yeah, I mean, I say 70, 80% just because we haven't seen it yet. That's just my guess. And also, if you have a couple guys that they have a good run, you can be still 3 or 4 wide over there. And it can be into a wreck. But what we have seen in the past of cars pushing each other 5 wide, 6 wide, like what I call embarrassing racing or like bumper cars, I don't think we're going to see that again. I think that's pretty much 98.7% out of the equation. But still, I think there is going to be good racing. I think there is going to be a little bit of contact. There's going to be a little physical, but I don't think we're going to see the crazy bumper cars that we have seen in the past here and at COTA and some of these places.
We'll go over here.
Bye. Thank you. Daniel, For this track, what section of the track do you find technically the hardest to navigate? And what do you think your best passing zone will be?
So, the most difficult part of the track, that's a very good question. I think the more technical is between corner, I would say from 7 all the way to 12. I would say that those are the most technical, that's the most technical part. And when it comes to passing zones, obviously corner number 1 and corner number 7. I think those are the best passing zones. I think actually corner number 12, it can be a passing zone, but it's a little more tricky, along with corner 13 as well. But they're a little more risky. I would say that corner 1 and 7 are the more straightforward, just because you have a longer straightaway, so you can do different things with brakes and things like that. But overall, here in Indianapolis is an amazing racetrack. I personally love it. I love coming here, and it will be very special to have a good run here, getting a win on Sunday. So hopefully we can do it.
Go back to Bruce.
Have you been able, I know it's a very busy, compact weekend schedule, but for both series, but have you had any chance to spend some quality time with Pato?
No, I haven't even talked to him. We messaged a couple weeks ago, but no, I haven't even talked to him. I arrived yesterday afternoon, and I already had dinner plans with some friends. And this morning, I was very busy the entire morning. And then I've been doing appearances and media stuff for a sponsor, so I haven't even had the opportunity to talk to him. I don't even know where he qualified. I think he qualified in the top 5, right? Top 7, 6?
Yeah, there was 2 Aero McLarens.
Yeah. I think he qualified well. So I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna catch up for sure tomorrow with him. This is the crazy thing, is that we are so close and too far as well. Because we are in the same place, but also he's very busy with his schedule. I'm very busy with my schedule, but I'm very sure we're gonna catch up tomorrow before his race. That's gonna be fun. I'm pretty sure he's going to be strong here. Last year, I remember talking to him, he was very strong in the short run, but he was struggling a little bit in the long run. So hopefully they got that one figured out.
And if you go back to Daytona 2021, Trackhouse is a one-car team without a charter. And, they've got a team owner who's very ambitious. And now here you are in 2023. Trackhouse is big time and, may be getting even bigger. And when you see how far this team has come in such a short period of time, do you marvel at that?
Well, I don't know what marvel means.
Well, just amazed.
Yeah, but it definitely marvels. Yeah, that's a new word. I'm gonna write it down. I may use it in the future. I hope I can use that one tomorrow. I want to tell my team, hey, my car is marbles. It's amazing. Anyway, I hope that. I hope it continues the way. Justin Marks is an amazing race car driver, amazing team owner, and he's very, like you mentioned, he's very ambitious. There is no limits, and I really like that. He loves to think outside the box, and I think that's what have got Trackhouse to this point, and I don't think we are on the limit yet. I think that the future of Trackhouse is still very, very bright, and there is a lot of more things that are going to continue to happen. Right now, obviously, we have 2 cars full time, but Shane is kind of like that guy that is coming in and out, and I wouldn't surprise if more things happen, with Shane or with someone else. I think Justin is always his gears are always clicking, and he's always thinking ahead, and I like that about him. I think we have an amazing race team, great people, great sponsors, good drivers, great overall. We have something good going on. We just have to continue to build and continue to be better, because I believe that this year has been good, but not great. So we still have some work to do, and we know what we have to do.
We'll go to Deb.
Deb Williams, Auto Week. Daniel, the announcement that was with Jockey, how did that come about with that video, and how much convincing did you and Ross take to make that video?
Honestly, when they told me about it, I thought they were joking. I swear. They told me about it. They say, "Hey, will you film a video in underwear with Jockey?" Ha ha ha. I say, "Ah, sure, man, that would be fun." And then they had the whole production like a month later. So I couldn't back off anymore. I'm a man of my word. so yeah, I thought it was amazing. I was talking to Justin on our way here in the plane, and he said that the video on social media, I think, I can't remember what social media he mentioned, but he said that somewhere he got 1.2 or 1.3 million views. It's crazy what things can happen when you get naked. That was the lesson of this. So who knows? We may have to get naked more often.
Probably was YouTube. But you were talking about Indianapolis being a very special place. Would you like to see it go back to the oval or stay with the road course?
You know, I have mixed signals, mixed feelings with that, because I love road course racing. I love Indianapolis road course race, but I love the oval as well. The oval, I think, that's Indianapolis. That's the history of this place. I think winning on Sunday, it will be unbelievable. But I think winning on Sunday in the oval, I don't know why, I feel like it will have a little bit of a different feel. And I could be wrong. I hope I get to experience both. But, you know, whatever happens in the future, if we go back to the oval or not, I know I'm going to enjoy it so much because I love both so much. And I'm looking forward to those opportunities. Honestly, selfish talking, and hopefully I don't throw anyone under the bus. I hope we can do 2 races or 1-on-1. You know, next year oval, and the following year road course, and then oval again. Like, I think that would be amazing. Just because I love bowl so much. When we changed from the oval to a road course, I was super excited. And right now, if we get to change again, I will be excited as well. Like, I just like the change, and I don't think that you can go wrong with either. I think the racetrack is just unbelievable, and it gives so much opportunity, and just so special to be here. I just wish you were coming more often. This is an amazing place.
Any final questions for Daniel? All right. Well, yep.
Daniel, you were talking about your fiance meeting with Terry Trammell and how special that was. Have you and your fiance gone through the museum here to look at what all it contains?
I have been in the museum. I don't know if she has. I need to ask her, actually. That's a great question. I've been there. It's a beautiful place. It's an amazing place. That's the perfect definition of history, in my opinion. It's a beautiful place. So that's a great question. I'm pretty sure that she has, because if she hasn't, I think she would have said something to me about it. But maybe we have to go together. I think it's an amazing place. I know her father's name is in there somewhere. I think Drew sent me a picture of it. So yeah. And actually, the last time I was in the museum, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. So it's been a while. I wouldn't mind going again.
Well, thank you, Daniel, and good luck this weekend. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.